this poem, The People Upstairs. Remember? On Friday, I started this poem for you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to all of you. So the poets, I'll just brush through the poem. Yes. Sir, kindly unmute, mute everybody, sir. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
Mute everybody, sir. So children, I was taking this poem for you and we have completed this poem. So I'll just brush through this poem for just 5 minutes. Okay. So the poet here is Ogden Nash. Okay. The poet here is Ogden Nash, and he's a very humorous poem. He has written this book on adventurous Isabel. All right. And after that, I will just share my content with you. I'll zoom it for you. Yes, any doubts? Yes, good morning, Suva. Good morning, Siti. Good morning to all. Because if I say good morning, 5 minutes will go then. Nesma, mute your video. Please mute your video. Nesma, mute your video, Miss Nesma. All right. So this is just a recap of the poem. And let's see the summary of the poem in a quick recap. So The People Upstairs is a poem that describes neighbors who disturb the peace of the people. So I've already explained to you that the people, those who are living downstairs, are having noisy neighbors. All right. And the people, those who are living upstairs, are so engrossed in parties, weekend parties, they don't bother that even they make so much of noise and disturb the people, those who are living downstairs. All right. So I would like to inform you that in your classroom, if you check, Principal Ma'am has posted the portions for your second cycle test. All right. 1. Okay. Your timetable is there. Your portions are there. And you are having your second cycle test on the 6th. Okay. You just check it up. So we have enough time to complete this poem, and you will be having this poem for your second cycle test. All right. Very clear. All right. And you will be having your portions it's already posted in the classroom, that you'll be having your lesson 2 and poem 2. Poem 2 is now The People Upstairs that I'm taking. All right. So I don't think it's going to be tough for you to study. It's a very simple poem only. All right. That is one. What I would like to tell you is Principal Ma'am has posted your timetable and portions for you, and our second cycle test is on the 6th. That is one. Lesson 2 and poem 2, this poem you are having for your second cycle test, and your memory you will have to study. All right. This is you're having your memory. Yeah, the first 6 lines are for your memory. We will do that now. All right. And the course book exercises, you need to study the grammar part, everything. That's what I wrote there, completely contentfully. Okay, so that you are not biased in anything, right? The full grammar part in your course book exercises. After your second cycle test, I will touch upon grammar, or maybe this week after I complete this poem. That is one. And third information that I would like to give for you is, yes, good morning, Samira. Good morning to all. Kindly make note in your value education. For your value education, I've sent a worksheet. So kindly attend it. Principal Ma'am has posted that worksheet for you yesterday. So kindly attend that worksheet for 15 marks. All right. It's not for 50, it's for 15 marks. All right. So please attend. So this is the information that I would like to share with you. Kindly attend the worksheet, which is being posted yesterday for value education. That is one. And also make note of your timetable, which is being posted in your classroom. Have a look at your classroom, right? So this is for your information. So today I will just brush through the poem for you, and I will be taking you through the content of this poem, The People Upstairs. Yes. So you are all aware of this poem. All right. The people upstairs all practice ballet. This is how many lines poem? This is 12 lines poem. All right. So we'll be having the first 6 lines for your memory. All right. So this is definitely for the cycle test. Okay. The first 6 lines are for your memory. And ERC, whatever is given in the content and whatever is in your course book also, ERC, that you need to study. Okay. Yes. Any doubts in this? Okay. Jayavashni says okay, ma'am. Saram says okay. All right. Remember the information that is in the classroom. Do your value education worksheet, which is given to you. So, children, yesterday I was taking new lesson for you. All right. So, when I complete that lesson, I will be sending you value education worksheet 2. So kindly attend that also. So totally worksheet 1 and worksheet 2 will be for 30 marks. That is for your value education. All right. This is the information that I need to give you. Please make a note of it. Definitely another worksheet will be coming for you next week. So kindly finish this worksheet. So I don't want to pressurize you this week. So little by little we will complete off. Okay. Right. And as soon as I complete the lesson, I will start off with grammar. I will be taking value education classes. I'll be completing grammar for you. Clear? Yes. No doubts. Okay. Yes. So your first 6 lines are for your memory. Please keep that in mind. All right. The people upstairs all practice ballet. Their living room is a bowling alley. Their bedroom is full of conducted tours. Their radio is louder than yours. They celebrate weekends all the week. When they take a shower, your ceilings leak. All right. So it is still leaked. You have to study. Okay. So just a brush through of the poem. Ballet is an artistic dance form. Ballet is an artistic dance form. Definitely this will be asked for you. Okay. So please make a note of it. If you have not made a note, please make a note of it. Bowling alley is a long, narrow area for bowling. All right. And conducted tours are guided tours. This you're having in the book. And the people upstairs all practice ballet. Okay. So you can see their living room is like this. It's a bowling alley. The radio is louder than yours. Their radio is louder than yours. So the people, those who are living upstairs, their radio is louder than the people living downstairs. Samira, able to understand the poem? You're able to understand the poem?
Get to the full screen mode, ma'am. Get your PowerPoint to the full screen mode. Rochelle, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, now it's fine, ma'am. All right. So we know what is the meaning for ballet. We know what's the meaning for bowling alley, right? And the people upstairs all practice ballet. Okay, I stopped here. Their radio is louder than yours. All right. So the people, those who are living upstairs, their radio is louder than the people, those who are living downstairs. All right. Understood, Samira? Able to understand? Okay. They celebrate weekends. They celebrate weekends all the week. All right. So they have fun. They have fun during all the weekends. Saturdays and Sundays, they enjoy themselves. All right. They take a shower when your ceiling leaks. So you know what is the ceiling? Yes, it is the uh, upper. Uh, you can see that wall over there in your house. That's a ceiling, right? So that ceiling, it's leaking. The water is just oozing out. Okay, it's just coming out. You can see here in the picture. All right, we'll move to the next. So the poet talks about selfish neighbors who live upstairs. They make so much of noise. As I've already told you, that these are neighbors who are very noisy, who are living upstairs. Okay, that's what the poem says, the people upstairs, as the title of the poem goes. All right, so they make so much of noise. So what do? They practice ballet. Okay, they make their living room a bowling alley. All right. And the poet also says that the bedroom is full of guests. They have fun. The radio is louder than the people living downstairs. So the people living upstairs, they celebrate weekends through the entire week. Any doubts? Okay. Then we have the last stanza. The poet also says that when people are upstairs, they take a shower in their bathroom and their ceiling leak. That is the top surface of the inside room. Samira, if you look on top of your room, you can see the ceiling over there. So that is known as a ceiling, the top inside part. All right. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So that is the top surface of the inside of your room. All right. Okay. So the second stanza, they try to get their parties to mix by supplying the guests with pogo sticks. And when the fun last abates, they go to the bathroom on roller skates. Okay. I might love the people upstairs more if only they lived on another floor, by Ogden Nash. Any doubts? Pratiksha, you want to see ballet meaning? Okay, I'll show it to you. So pogo, after I complete this, then I will do it for you. Pogo sticks are sticks on which they bounce on up and down. Okay, that's for fun. They do that. And abates is become less noisy. Abates are becoming less noisy. You can see the picture of roller skates there. All right. So these are the skates where you have your special boots to just clip it on to the skates. Okay, you fit on those shoes there and you glide across the hard surface. Yes, clear with this? They try to get the parties to mix. Okay, they mix along with family and friends for weekend parties. Okay, by supplying the guests with pogo sticks, and when the fun last abates, they go to the bathroom on roller skates. I might love the people upstairs more if only they lived on another floor. Okay. So you can see here in the picture, the poet says that he would love the people more if they lived on another floor. That is another floor which is more upper, like first floor, second floor, like that's what the poet is trying to say. I would like the people more, but if they had on another floor. All right. So we've come to the end of our yes, any doubts? Sairam says no doubts. Okay. Okay, now I'll move with the content. Okay, so now I move on to the content part. Yes, I was changing my screen, so that's what it took time for me. All right. So now we move on to the content part. So the first 6 lines are for your memory, right? The people upstairs all practice ballet. The people upstairs all practice ballet. Their living room is a bowling alley. Their bedroom is full of conducted tours. Their radio is louder than yours.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Letter minimize, ma'am. Is a little zoom, ma'am.
Zoom the letter. One minute, sir. Is it okay, sir? Now
Now, okay, ma'am.
I've increased the font size, sir.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Okay, so we are able to see the screen now. It's clear. Their radio is louder than yours. They celebrate weekends all the week. When they take a shower, your ceilings leak. Ogden Nash, OGDEN NASH, Nash. All right. Okay, next we move on to the meanings. Bowling alley, a long, narrow area for bowling. Conducted tours, guided tours.
Ma'am, I
Conducted-
can't see the screen, ma'am.
1 minute, I'll just stop my sharing.
Ma'am, now I can see, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I
Able
can
to
see.
Okay, okay. Able to see the screen now? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we move on with the meanings. Bowling alley, a long, narrow area for bowling. Conducted tours, guided tours. Conducted tours, guided tours. Pogo sticks, sticks on which one bounces up and down. Abates, become less noisy. Abates, kindly mute yourselves, children, please. Abates, become less noisy. All right, so again, we'll do this meanings. Bowling alley, a long, narrow area for bowling. Conducted tours, guided tours. Pogo sticks, sticks on which one bounces up and down. Abates, become less noisy. Abates, become less noisy. Okay, so we'll have complete the following there. Course book page number 35. The people, you need to tick the correct option there. The people upstairs have a bowling alley. The people upstairs have a bowling alley. Okay, second one, they celebrate weekends on all the days of the week. Kindly tick that in your coursework, on all the days of the week. They celebrate weekends on all the days of the week. Okay, third one, they go to the bathroom on roller skates. Page number 35. Page numbers. Pratiksha, I'll have to stop my sharing and show to you again. At the end of the class, I will do it, Pratiksha, because twice I've taken it for you also, Pratiksha. Last class also, I've showed it to you and I told you take it down. Now also, I recapped the poem for you. I was taking 15 to 20 minutes to recap. I told you take it down. All right. So just hold on for some time. I will do it for you. They go to the bathroom on roller skates. So Samira, are you taking it down in your course book, ticking it off?
Ma'am, I don't
You don't have.
have book, ma'am.
Okay, okay. That's not a problem. No issues. You just write it down also. No problem. The poet will love them more if they lived one floor above. Okay. So you just tick off that option
Ma'am?
number 2. Yes.
Ma'am, page number.
Page number 35. I just now told you.
Okay, ma'am.
Who's asking me this? Who's asking me this meaning? Who asked me just now?
Samira, ma'am.
Samira. Okay,
Samira,
okay.
Samira.
Okay. Samira, has a doubt cleared, ma? Samira, has a doubt cleared, ma? The
Ma'am?
doubt is cleared?
Ma'am? Ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not having the book, ma'am.
If you're not having the book, you can kindly contact the office.
Ma'am, I'm not asked page number, ma'am.
Okay, ma. Okay, ma. No, I just asked because I don't know. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Because you told me there's no book. That is what I was a little doubtful. Okay. So, Samira, you can just write it down, ma. It would be very helpful for you when you receive your books. Is that fine?
Oh,
Okay. No
okay,
doubts?
ma'am.
No doubts? Okay.
I'm in my granny house, ma'am.
Okay, Samira. So the fourth one is the poet will love them more if they lived one floor above. Okay, so we are clear with this. We are clear with this. I'll move on to the next one now. Am I going fast or am I going slow? Should I move to the ERC part? Because this is only just sticking in your course book. Nothing to worry about it. And you are having all the meanings in your course book also. Kindly go through it. Yes? I'll go to the next. Thank you. Thank you, Atish, Joy, and Aditya. All right, we'll move to the next. We'll move to ERC. Explain with reference to context. So here I'll be a bit slow. You're having 2 ERCs here. Okay. And their bedroom is full of conducted tours. I think so. Even answering the explain with the reference to context also is going to be very easy for you because I have given a detailed explanation about this poem. Okay. Their bedroom is full of conducted tours. Whose bedroom is being talked about here? The poet's noisy neighbor's bedroom is being talked here. Okay. We'll do that again. Their bedroom is full of conducted tours. Whose bedroom is being talked about? The poet's noisy neighbor's bedroom is being talked about. All right. One more time, we'll do that. Whose bedroom is being talked about? The poet's noisy neighbor's bedroom is being talked about. Option B, who are they talking around the house? The neighbors are taking their guests around the house. Who are they taking around the house? The neighbors are taking their guests around the house. We'll do that again. Who are they taking around the house? The neighbors are taking their guests around the house. Okay, we'll go for the second one now. Samira, you're writing it down. Okay, that's what you're showing it to me. Okay, the second
Yes,
one is,
ma'am.
okay, thank you, Samira. When they take a shower, your ceilings leak. When they take a shower, your ceilings leak. Do you think the ceilings actually leaks? What does the poet mean by this? No, it does not leak. The poet means that they shower for a long time. The excessive use of water makes the poet imagine that the ceiling leaks. Okay, we'll do that again. Do you think the ceiling actually leaks? What does the poet mean by this? No, it does not leak. The poet means that they shower for a long time. The excessive use of water makes the poet imagine that the ceiling leaks. What does this tell you about
Ma'am?
them as neighbors? Who's this? Please tell me your name when you're being unmuted, because I don't know who's speaking. Who's this who's being unmuted? Who's speaking? Okay, so I will stop here, and I would like to give you, Pratiksha has asked me a doubt, isn't it? She said, just show me that. See, Pratiksha, I would like to tell you, yesterday, Principal Ma'am has posted in the classroom. You can take a look at the slide there. All right, is your doubt cleared, Pratiksha? The PPT for this poem and the content is already being posted in the classroom. So take a look at that and the content part. Clear, Pratiksha? Is it clear, Pratiksha? Okay, yes. So it's been posted in the classroom. Kindly check your classroom. All right. All right. So I will complete the second one, and we will wind up the class. All right. The second one is, what does this tell you about them as neighbors? This tells us that neighbors who are noisy and loud can disturb the other people around you. Okay, this tells us that neighbors who are noisy and loud can disturb the other people around you. Okay, Samira, it's been posted in the classroom. You can take a look at it. Okay. Okay, Samira. All right, so I'll stop here, and in the
Okay,
next
ma'am.
class, okay, and in the next class, we will move with question answers and the course book exercises, right? Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, then,
Thank you,
children.
ma'am.
Thank you, children.